Hello friends, we are here to discuss about the chapter Introduction of Trigonometry. In this part 1, we will be discussing some basic concepts of trigonometry, and in the following days I will upload further parts in which we will be doing some questions. So if you really like this video, then hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and if you want to study more chapters you can comment the name of chapter below. So let's start this video. Chapter 8 Introduction to Trigonometry. The trigonometry is derived from three words, namely trigon and metron. Tri means three, gon means sides, and metron means measurement. It means to measure the sides of a triangle. Let we have triangle ABC where angle B is 90 degree and let's say C as theta. Now we know that the AB is called perpendicular and the BC is called base and the AC is called hypotenuse. Now we will learn about the trigonometric ratios. There are 6 trigonometric ratios, namely sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. Sine is written as sine theta, cosine as cos theta, tangent as tan theta, cotangent as cot theta, secant as sec theta, cosecant as cosec theta. Now in triangle ABC where C is theta, we have to find sin theta, which is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon AC. Now we have to find cos theta, which is base upon hypotenuse, that is BC upon AC. Now tan theta, which is equal to perpendicular upon base, that is AB upon BC. Now we have to find cot theta, which is base upon perpendicular, that is BC upon AB. Now sec theta, which is hypotenuse upon base, that is AC upon BC. Now finally cosec theta, which is equal to hypotenuse upon perpendicular, that is AC upon AB. Relation between trigonometric ratios. Let us divide sin theta by cos theta. As we know that sin theta is P upon H and cos theta is B upon H. So H is cancelled out and we get P upon B, which is our tan theta. So we get our first relation as tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Now we know that sin theta is P upon H, and let us divide sin theta by 1. We get 1 upon sin theta equal to H upon P. H upon P, not B, it's P, so which is our cosec theta. So we write sin theta equals to 1 upon cosec theta, or cosec theta equal to 1 upon sin theta. Now tan theta is P upon B. So we divide it by 1, we get B upon P, which is our cot theta. Now we get our third relation as tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta, or cot theta equals to 1 upon tan theta. Now we know that cos theta is B upon H, and if we divide by 1 we get 1 upon cos theta equal to H upon B, which is our sec theta. Now our fourth relation is cos theta equals to 1 upon sec theta, or sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. Some basic properties of trigonometric ratios, or we can say angle relation between ratios. Now sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta, sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta, and cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. Now trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. We will take the angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. We will take theta as these values. Now sin 0 degree will be 0, sin 30 degree will be 1 by 2, sin 45 degree will be 1 by root 2, sin 60 degree will be root 3 by 2, sin 90 degree will be 1, and for cos it is just opposite to sin, means sin 0 degree will be equal to cos 90 degree, that is 0, sin 30 as cos 60, that means 1 by 2, 45 degree will be same for both, that is 1 by root 2, and sin 60 will be cos 30, that is root 3 by 2, and sin 90 will be cos 0, that is 1. Now we have to learn these values for the theta, and we will find the value of tan theta, as we know that tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So we will simply divide it and get the results. Sin 0 by 1, 0, 1 by 2 upon root 3 by 2, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, that means 1, root 3 by 2 upon 1 by 2, that is root 3, 1 by 0, that means infinity. We have to learn that 1 by 0 is infinity. Now cot theta is just opposite to sin theta. So simply 0, 60 will be 1 by root 3, 45 degree 1, 6, now 30 will be root 3 and 0 degree will be infinity. Now sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. So we will divide the values of cos theta by 1. So 1 by 1, 1, 1 by root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3, 1 by 1 by root 2, root 2, 2 and infinity. Now we know that cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sin theta. So we will divide by 1, 1 upon 0 infinity, for 30 degree 2, 45 degree root 2, 60 degree 2 by root 3 and 90 degree infinite 1, and the cosec theta is just opposite to sec theta, as we can see. Now we will discuss trigonometric identities. There are mainly three trigonometric identities. First one is sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. By simple shifting we get 1 minus sin square theta equals to cos square theta. Again we get 1 minus cos square theta equals to sin square theta. Now second is sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Now by simple shifting, sec square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta, and again tan square theta equals to sec square theta minus 1, or minus 1 plus sec square theta. Now third one is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. Now by simple shifting, cosec square theta equals to 1 plus cot square theta, and cot square theta equals to cosec square theta minus 1. These we have to learn. How we will derive it? By, as sin theta is p upon s, so whole square, and cos theta is b upon s, so whole square of it. Now we will open the whole square, p square upon h square plus b square upon h square. Now we will take h square as LCM and we get p square plus b square upon h square, and we know that p square plus b square is h square, so h square upon h square, that is 1, which is equal to RHS. So we can derive other equation also like this method only.